Cipla Limited is an Indian multinational pharmaceutical company, headquartered in Mumbai, India. Cipla primarily develops medicines to treat respiratory, cardiovascular disease, arthritis, diabetes, weight control and depression, other medical conditions. As of the 17th of September 2014, its market capitalization was 49,611.58 crore rupees, making it India's 42nd largest publicly traded company by market value. On the 23rd of April 2019, Cipla appointed Dr. Raju Mistry as Global Chief People Officer. It was founded by Khwaja Abdul Hamid as the Chemical, Industrial and Pharmaceutical Laboratories in 1935 in Mumbai. The name of the company was changed to Cipla Limited on the 20th of July 1984. In the year 1985, the US FDA approved the company's bulk drug manufacturing facilities, led by the founder's son Yusuf Hamid, a Cambridge-educated chemist. The company provided generic aids and other drugs to treat poor people in the developing world. In 1995, Cipla launched Deferiprone, the world's first oral iron chelator. In 2001, Cipla offered medicines for HIV treatment at a fractional cost. In 2013, Cipla acquired the South African company Cipla Medpro, kept it as a subsidiary, and changed its name to Cipla Medpro South Africa Limited. At the time of the acquisition, Cipla Medpro had been a distribution partner for Cipla and was South Africa's third biggest pharmaceutical company. The company had been founded in 2002 and was known as Analeni Pharmaceuticals Ltd. In 2005, Analeni bought all the shares of Cipla Medpro, which had been a joint venture between Cipla and Medpro Pharmaceuticals, a South African generics company, and in 2008 it changed its name to Cipla Medpro. Cipla sells active pharmaceutical ingredients to other manufacturers as well as pharmaceutical and personal care products, including escitalopram, lamivudine and fluticasone propionate. They are the world's largest manufacturer of antiretroviral drugs. In July 2020, the company announced the introduction of Gilead Sciences Remdesivir under the brand name Cipremi in India after reaching a voluntary licensing agreement with parent company and DCGI approval for restricted emergency use in COVID-19 treatment of critical confirmed patients. Cipla has 34 manufacturing units in 8 locations across India and a presence in over 80 countries. Exports accounted for 48%, 4,948 crore rupees. Cipla also cooperates with other enterprises in areas such as consulting, commissioning, engineering, project appraisal, quality control, know-how transfer, support, and plant supply. As on the 31st of March 2013, the company had 22,036 employees. During the FY 2013-14, the company incurred 1,285 crore rupees on employee benefit expenses. The equity shares of Cipla are listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange, where it is a constituent of the BSE Sensex Index, and the National Stock Exchange of India, where it is a constituent of the CNX Nifty. Its global depository receipts are listed on the Luxembourg Stock Exchange. As of the 30th of September 2014, the promoter group, Y.K. Hamid and his family held around 36.80% equity shares in Cipla. Around 148,000 individual shareholders held approx. 18.67% of its shares. LIC is the largest non-promoter shareholder with approx. 6.45% shareholding in the company by the end of September 2013. In August 2007, Cipla launched an emergency contraception drug, I-pill, sold over the counter, which was controversial with regard to its being available without a prescription and the large amount of drug contained per dose. In the late 1960s, Cipla began manufacturing a new, patented drug, propranolol, without the permission of the drug's patent holder, Imperial Chemical Industries, which protested to the Indian government. The CEO of Cipla reached the government of Indira Gandhi to change India's patent laws to eliminate patents that directly covered drugs, and instead to allow only patents that covered methods to make drugs. so that Cipla could go ahead and produce as many low-priced generic drugs for the poor as possible. Since then, Cipla has also produced a low-cost drug to treat HIV and expanded operations into several developing countries, including African nations, where most HIV and poor patients existed at one time. But the changes made led to criticism of both India's patent laws and Cipla. India reinstated patents on drugs in 2005.